The clerk's office says the number of early voters in Vanderburgh County is more than half the number of total votes during the 2014 midterm election.
Well, one question that's led to other questions for Indiana voters is the very first one on the ballot. Eyewitness News' Sam Neff continues our live team coverage. Sam?
Brad and Shelley, the very first thing Hoosier voters will see on their ballot tomorrow is Indiana Public Question 1, which addresses the balanced budget amendment. Now, this is a question that's already thrown many voters off guard and left some confused.
Yes, very much so. And I think that's what's taking so long to vote, because you're seeing things on the ballot that you didn't realize were there.
The question asks voters if they support an amendment to require the state legislature to enact a balanced budget for each biennial budget period. The measure would also require public pension funds to be actuarially funded during each budget period. This according to information I obtained from the Indiana Election Division.
You skipped this one over?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because it was too much to read, and I wasn't aware that that was even on the ballot. If I don't know the person or I've read something about them, then I don't vote for it, because it's not right, because you don't know if you're voting right or wrong.
Shirley Chambers is not alone, and while many I spoke to didn't have a firm grasp on what voting yes or no would mean for them, others did their research.
I did not find it confusing, but I could see how someone might. I voted no.
Voted no. And why is that?
So it's my understanding that this is a redundant measure, and that it would make it easier to cut spending on important social programs like education.
One political professor I spoke to agreed with the measure being redundant, saying Indiana already does a good job balancing its budget, and others have expressed concerns the amendment could put public pensions at risk. Backers of the amendment say it holds the state accountable and prevents an economic downturn.
Now, the requirements for the state to balance its budget every 2 years and to appropriate money for the state's pension funds could be suspended with a 2/3 vote from both the state House and Senate. Live in Evansville for your local election headquarters, I'm Sam Neff.
All right. Thank you, Sam. Well, President